If you're looking to save money on your electric bill, take a look at your electric rate plan. Why your rate plan? Because your plan contains the prices used to calculate your electric bill each month. Most utilities offer their customers a choice between several different rate plans. This means that the utility offers different prices for electric service. Different rate plans lead to different electric bills, even when the amount of electricity consumed is the same. So there are two main ways to save money on your electric bill. One is to use less electricity overall, and the other is to choose an electric rate plan that works for your lifestyle, then manage how you use electricity so that you save money. I'm Maria Maher. I've worked in the utility industry, and I'm a customer of a traditional electric utility. In this video, I'll show you what's in a rate plan and how your plan relates to your electric service and to your bill. I'll share this information as an overview rather than focus on any particular utility or prices. The goal is to help you understand rate plans under your traditional utility so that you can choose a plan that benefits you. The electric utility industry in the United States has changed over the years. It used to be very simple for a residential customer. The utility typically had one rate plan for service at a home. The plan described the price for electricity and sometimes a price for a connection to the utility's system. You signed up, got service, and paid your bill. Now electric service is more complicated. Your utility may offer a selection of plans, and you will have to choose one. The plans may not look alike, and there can be a real difference in the prices listed in the plans. It can feel confusing. But choosing a rate plan is not as hard as it appears. Rate plans follow a few patterns, and you can use those patterns to compare costs. I'll clarify some utility terms ahead, and I'll walk you through what you need to understand. It makes sense to look at your rate plan now and to consider other plans. You may be able to save money on a different plan, or you may be able to reduce your impact on the environment, or both. Let's start with a little background on your electric service. First, this video focuses on rate plans under a traditional utility in the United States. A traditional utility handles all aspects of your electric service. The utility generates electricity at power plants, transmits and distributes the electricity through wires and substations, then delivers the electricity to your home. The utility also provides customer service and bills you. A traditional utility provides this service within a specific geographic area called its service area. When you choose to live in the utility's service area, you become one of its customers. If this describes your utility, then this video is intended for you. But if you can choose who supplies your electricity, then your utility has been deregulated. It is no longer considered traditional, and this video will not cover your rate plan. But millions of us in the United States are served by traditional utilities, so let's take a closer look at rate plans. When you sign up for electric service now, you agree to one of your utility's rate plans. The official name for a rate plan is Tariff. The utility presents a simplified version of each tariff as a rate plan. Each rate plan is a combination of prices and rules for electric service. So you can think of a plan as a package of prices and rules, but the product itself, the electricity, is the same under the different plans. It's the prices, rules, and sometimes the source of electricity that changes from plan to plan. I'll go through a typical rate plan ahead, but first, here's an overview of how your electric service and your plan work together to produce your bill. It's important to realize that your rate plan is not your bill, and most rate plans will not show you exactly how much your bill will be. Your bill is created after you have consumed the electricity. To calculate your monthly bill, the utility needs to know how much electricity you have consumed. So, as part of your service, the utility measures your electricity consumption through a meter installed on your home or property. As electricity enters your home, it passes through that meter. Most modern meters can capture both how much electricity you consume and when you consume it. The meter records your electricity consumption over the month. The utility then applies the prices and the rules from your rate plan to your consumption. The rate plan acts as a kind of calculator, and the result is your monthly electric bill. As a customer, you may be used to a very simple plan. As I mentioned earlier, for many years, most residential rate plans and electric bills were easy to understand. The typical plan had a single price per unit of electricity consumed. This is sometimes called an energy charge. The plan may have also included a price for a connection to the system, sometimes called a customer charge or a service fee. This was in addition to the energy charge. Under this plan, each month you would get a simple bill. The bill would include the energy charge, the customer charge, if there was one, and finally, government fees and taxes. The main thing that varied was how much electricity you consumed, and that drove how much your bill was each month. Some of us still have a very simple plan and bill, but many of us do not. Now, you probably have to choose between several different rate plans offered by your utility. There are many reasons your utility might offer a range of plans, such as providing you with more pricing options, or offering you more renewable energy options, or even providing specific plans as directed by the government. How do you compare these different rate plans? First, it helps to remember that your rate plan is not one thing, it is a package of prices and rules. You get the same product, electricity, under these different plans, though for renewable energy plans, the plans do require the use of certain types of power plants. A rate plan divides electric service into several parts, which I call elements. In a rate plan, each element is assigned a price and rules. This is where the rate plans vary, in one or more of these elements. So to compare rate plans, you have to break the plans down. You have to be willing to look at the elements in each plan. And there's an important trend that can help us here. Most rate plans are made up of the same few elements. From utility to utility, the names differ a little, but the elements are basically the same. Once you know what the typical elements are, you can recognize them in your utility's plans. Then you can compare them across plans. I'll introduce the typical elements in a rate plan here, then I'll go over them more completely in the next video. A modern rate plan typically includes a description of the service, a charge for the service, sometimes called a customer charge or a service fee, an energy charge, which consists of prices for electricity and simple rules for when the different prices apply. Of all the elements, the energy charge varies the most between plans, and for many customers, the energy charge has the biggest impact on the bill. Some plans also have a demand charge with prices and rules, but many plans do not include this charge. And the plan may also include riders or adjustments. This includes government fees and taxes. Utilities use different terms for these, but they are essentially small add-ons to the plan. These are the elements I will describe more completely in the next video. Except for the description, each element will have its own price and rules. And there's another trend that will help with choosing a rate plan. Traditional utilities tend to create rate plans that fit into a type of rate plan. The types handle and price the plan's elements in a similar way. By understanding these general types of rate plans, you'll have a head start on understanding your own utility's rate plans. So I will follow up with a later video on 4 common types of rate plans: the traditional or basic plan, the tiered or inclining block plan, the time of use plan, and the demand fee plan. Thank you for joining me here. I'm Maria Maher, and this is the first video in my series on electric service and the traditional utility. Please join me for my next video on the costs in your electric rate plan. Let's continue so you are prepared to choose an electric rate plan that benefits you. You may find that your utility has a plan that can save you money and at the same time reduce your impact on the environment. See you there.